Dear Misty, why do you film some of your videos years in advance? The shade is real. You know what, that's a good question. However, it's kind of twisted. I don't think I've ever filmed videos years in advance. Maybe months, maybe a year, but never years. Have I posted a video years? Although I'm fixing to. I just found a video from a friend that I'm fixing to post from 2009. I don't know if that'll be posted before this or not. But the reality is very simple, darling. Since I started doing Ask Misties, I have gotten many questions. Sometimes I get like 100 questions a day. And I've tried to formulate a plan where I could text reply some, video reply others, and then YouTube others. The reality is I cannot YouTube reply every video. The truth is I'm going to try to get back to all of them, but some people get frustrated and ask their same question many times. And then I get confused. I'm like, did I already answer this or did I already read it? Because when I do sit down to record a video like now, I try to scroll and see, because I have the thing on my phone, the Ask FM, like I try to scroll and see like, oh, let's try this one. You know, the problem is it's the newest questions on the top. I keep asking to reverse the order because I would rather answer the oldest questions. But when I sit down, it's kind of like a luck of the draw. Like, who asked the last question when I go to record? Is the first one I'm going to read. But on the plane to London, I actually went through and I printed out all of my Ask FM questions, which are here, which are 60 pages of Ask FM questions. And then I went through and I opened up my form spring because I wanted to print out all of them as well. So there's like a lot of questions as well. So here's questions and here's questions. I was going to go through on the plane and like circle or highlight the ones that I really want to answer for YouTube, write a T on those that I just need to do a quick reply. Like some people just say I love you and I could just reply hashtag I love you back. That does not need a video. But there's lots of questions, like lots and lots of questions. Hey beautiful, you seem so cool. I've been following you for a long time and you are unique. That doesn't need a YouTube question. How does a new starting drag queen find a drag mother? That's a question I get a lot. How does your boy job besides drag? Dear Misty, I was wondering, do you remember your first performance? Hey Misty, I've had my drag name for a while and I've been used blah. Dear Misty, I'm a super skinny queen. I've invested in a breastplate, but I've always, you know, like, there's a lot of questions. Here, let me go to a really old one. Hi Misty, I am a gay guy in East Tennessee. I am also bigger, but I am not a bear or a cub. I do not identify with cubs because it's odd to me, but as I am online, I feel I don't have a community that I can be a part of. I am very confident in myself to be big. Respond. It's a lot of questions, and I need to go through and delete the ones that I've already answered because some of them are repeat posting. Some of my fans think that they need to ask the same question 10 times, that I'm going to answer it faster, and that's not going to be the case because if I read it and read it and read it, I think I already answered it, and then I don't answer it, and then they get frustrated again, and it frustrates me. But yeah, there's a ton of questions I need to go through. But finally, I printed them all out. I actually just got a printer. So, there's a lot of questions. I was on the plane trying to edit them. But on the way home is when I was doing that. And on the way home is when I actually slept on the plane from London because it had air conditioning and I had not gotten much sleep. It was like a 10.5-hour flight and I slept almost the entire thing home. So, to answer the question, it's very simple. When I get home from work, if I'm not drunk and I'm able to, or I'm not exhausted and I'm going to record several videos. For example, I've already recorded my For example, I've already recorded my Queens of the Week for this week. I did that first thing. Then I did an Ask Misty that I've been wanting to get to. And then now I'm doing this Ask Misty. I'm going to do a couple today. And then when I upload to the computer, when I get time to sit down and look at the computer, that's when I'm like, oh, I think I should answer this one. Then I should think of it. So long story short, some of them, not on purpose, get pushed back. You know, I don't get around to editing for a couple months or weeks, and it's not on purpose, it just happens. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out a better formula. Now that I have them all printed out, I'm going to try to, you know, figure out a formula where I could be like, oh, you have a question I need to answer. Priority, you know, give them priority, I guess, would be the best thing that I need to do. But there's a lot, and it's very, very challenging. It's an obstacle. But yeah, I know you're being shady in trying to ask why, but the answer is simple. I have many, many questions to get to, many, many questions recorded, and then when I get around to editing them, I don't look at they're not edited by dates. I just kind of click on, you know, I save the title with the question, like drag mother or boyfriend cheated or whatever. So I'd be like, oh, let's do this one today. But on the way to London, I did edit like 20 videos. So, but sometimes it is difficult for me to get around to editing them. Like, so, there will be times when I have like 100 questions on my laptop, but none of them are edited. And then there are times when I have none on the laptop and I don't have time to edit any of them or record any of them. So, long story short, this is something I'm doing because I want to. I don't get paid to do it. This is not my job. I don't have an assistant. I don't have somebody prioritizing for me. And yeah, I'm not perfect. So, sorry about it. I'm loving you, Zuzi.